Welcome to beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championships on the line. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Utah State Aggies offense will be the first up today. Well, like all teams, you begin the season thinking of championships. Achieving something in this conference would be monumental for both these programs. Yeah, it's a new-look conference, but to come out of here and hang up banners, Pac-12 champs would mean a lot to both of these programs.
Well, Chris, also for these older players on both of these teams and these programs to leave a legacy, a championship legacy that will last for years to come. What an opportunity for these guys.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. To the air, it's Maryland. Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Owls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joe. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you perform really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Looking to throw. It's Maryland. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lyons. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Owls will have 1st and 10 here. They keep him guessing with a run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he dumps it off to the tight end. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Using his legs here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Owls will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive in the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. To the air, it's Maryland. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. QB gets the first, now looking for more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's White. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. Tackle, but first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Rice. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Here's the second down play. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The play clock down at 5. We're going to get a timeout call here. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's an out route. The catch made. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Owls will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Maryland. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this time it's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there,
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Maryland. It's a quick grab. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Eighth play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Picks up the first and still running. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half.
Brings up second down.
The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. That gain makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little hop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8-ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
On third down, it's a handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's the freshman offensive lineman. The Owls looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackle is made. But the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. This offense cannot be stopped. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the 45. He's got space. He's free down the right sideline. Touchdown, Utah State. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Owls are moving quickly down the field.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, FAU. They will try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Utah State, 10.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Handoff heading left. Running with purpose. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short on the sticks. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's White. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, the last thing I want to see if I'm the head coach is my quarterback taking hits that he doesn't need to take. Here he's close to the sideline, get out of bounds, tries to get upfield, and he doesn't even gain yardage. This is one of those times where you need to get out and protect yourself for the future.
Back to pass. It's Maryland. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Some pre-snap motion from the offense. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. Got an opening here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field.
Sees an opening. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Now they'll have just 1 timeout remaining for the game. He got it. The field goal's good.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins. This kicker buries it.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Aggies offense. this is a pressure situation late in a tight game. They've got one timeout plus the 2-minute timeout to work with here, trying to get even. Looking downfield, it's Maryland. He escapes the pocket, running with purpose. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Coming after him. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on him.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now.